two heroic undead, searching for meaning in the lands of the ancient lords. Will they ring the bells of awakening and find enlightenment? Or will they lose their way and hollow? Don't you wish you could be so gloriously incandescent? Welcome back to Dark Souls, everyone. This is Kay. Kay, you may be wondering, why is your life bar a third of the way from death? Why has your soul count changed? Why are you wearing a silly helmet and using a club? Well, the answer to these questions is that I have, once again, accidentally missed recording a segment of video. I'm not really sure how I can do this other than awkwardly checking like a minute in to every recording to make sure that it's going. So let me do that real quick. Okay, this is currently recording. So here we go. I lost about 30 minutes of footage. The good news is that nothing important happened. I didn't make any real progress. I died a bunch. The bad news is that you're not going to see my original reaction to a very large dragon making its home on this bridge. So, I'm going to try to reenact this real quick. It shouldn't take long. I couldn't remember the name of this paladin.
Oh, hello
I
there.
talked to him.
I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
It was grossly incandescent. So I had my spear. And the dragon wasn't there when I first came onto this bridge. There was a bunch of soldiers. So I pulled the soldiers one at a time, and I killed them, took a few hits, and then when I got up there, or maybe like right about here, this dragon kinda breathed fire over the entire bridge. Oh, actually, the dragon's fire killed these soldiers, except for those ones, and hurt me really badly, so I retreated. And I came up with a plan of attack for this bridge. I knew now that the dragon breathed fire on me, so I went into my inventory, I checked all my gear to see if I had anything with fire resistance, and this was like the best set I could come up with. And I ran to this little alcove up here on the left. I think I waited for the spear guy to come over and killed him. And I was kind of looking around. I saw that there was like more of the city down there, and that was where the merchant was, over on that building. And I went down here. I went this way. I saw that spear guy over there. I ran up to attack him, and then another guy came from the right and just hit me right off the ledge, and I died. And I started all the way back in Undeadburg. So I had to go all the way back up through the bridge where I fought the Taurus demon. Made my way back here. Got back to this little ledge, killed this guy again. I had to fight through the guys this time. And that's why I switched back to the club to take care of this guy. And that's when I realized that there was a bonfire up there. As you can see, that bonfire is lit, but it took, I think, 3 times to get to it. The first 2 times I tried, the dragon breathed fire on me. So the first time I just tried running straight at it, and he killed me, like, right away in one hit. The second time, I thought maybe I was running too slow. I again had to get all the way back here each time. So I removed all my gear except the armor, because this other gear didn't seem to give me any fire resistance. And he killed me again in one hit. And the third time, and the problem now is that I don't know if I'll get lucky again, but the third time I kind of did a zigzag, and when I was running up the left-hand side, I completely was engulfed by his fire breath, but it did no damage at all for some reason. So I was able to run through and light that bonfire, and I made that my new home. I examined the statue. I examined this kind of a broken statue out on a like a balcony to the right, and I opened a gate. I went through the gate. I went up to the top of a tower, and there was another one of those big knights with the black armor, and he killed me again. But I respawned at that bonfire, and that's where I realized that I had lost my recording. So I ran all the way back over to there so that I would be in the same spot when I started the video. So in an attempt to reenact this, I'm going to try to do the same zigzagging thing and get to that bonfire again, but I don't know if I'll get lucky, because it seemed kind of like a glitch that I took no damage. So here we go. I did kind of a zigzag, and then I went up this left-hand side. Oh, it did it again. See, I took no damage from the fire. That's exactly what happened. And then I rested at this bonfire. Ow. I just took damage at the bonfire. And I realized that the dragon was gone. He's not out there now. But he comes back if you run back across the bridge. Like when you get near that far archway, he comes back again. And that's why he was here when I started this video. So I examined that altar out there. There's a couple hollows, but there's nothing out there that I could find other than a statue. I opened this gate, and I killed this guy. I realized he takes more damage than the sword and shield guys from earlier. I saw some weird looking creature over there, and I decided that I didn't have enough time left in the video to go for that. So I went up this tower instead. And there's also a ladder down here I haven't explored. So at the top of this tower there's a knight in black armor, and he made mincemeat out of me. So I'm probably going to reenact that too. Oh boy. I didn't do very much damage. Oh, I blocked that. It went like right through my shield. I think this is going to be a true-to-life reenactment, because this guy's going to kill me again. Man, yeah, I don't know how to stop. The problem, let me explain what's happening here. The problem with this recording issue is that, so I have a hotkey that, like, turns the recording on and off. And I don't know why sometimes, like, I hit it and it doesn't start recording. Maybe I'm hitting the wrong key, like the one next to it, but the problem is there's no indicator on my screen whether the recording is started, because the game takes up the whole screen. And there is an option in the recording tool that puts an indicator on the screen that the recording started, but it puts this really ugly blinking red text in the upper left-hand corner that has like the elapsed time and the frame rate that the game is running at. And or that it's recording at, and it's really ugly and it blinks, and I don't want it on the screen in the recording. So I don't have it turned on, and now I can't tell whether I'm recording unless I actually like tab out of the game and look at the folder to see whether the recording file is being created. So I guess I'm just gonna do that from now on. Oh god, this guy is so strong. He goes right through my shield. So there we go. Now we're all caught up. That's all that happened. I died, I think 4 times. Like, once on the night, once by getting pushed off the ledge under the bridge, and twice on the dragon. And so I'm gonna cut this video here, and start a fresh one, and be smart about it. Let me get these souls. Oh, and I leveled up once. When I got to this bonfire the first time, I had enough souls, and I put them into, I put 1 point into strength, because I picked up on this bridge after the dragon flew away. Or didn't reappear, I guess. I picked up, there were 2 items on the bridge. One of them was a claymore. And I don't remember what the other one was. It might have just been souls. So I have now this, this claymore. And I need a 16 strength requirement, and I had 13, so I put 1 point into strength. So a couple more levels and I can try this sword, too. I don't know if I can use this with the shield, though. It says it's a great sword. And I know claymores are, like, big. So, alright, that's it. That's all that happened. We're caught up. I'm gonna stop this recording and start a new video. So, again, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm gonna try to make sure that I don't do this again in the future. Bye, guys.